Welcome to the Brothers Bond podcast, where the Newman brothers cover topics from entertainment to politics. This podcast is sponsored by Hot Scents, the premier hunting scents and scent elimination. For more information, check out their website at HOTTSCENTS.com. That's hotscent.com. Now here are your hosts, Mark and Matt.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Whiskey Chronicles. We're over here at Newman's Ranch, Newman Family Farms, and we're going to be doing a podcast. What's your new podcast, Newman?
Brothers Bond. Me and my brother started it, and I mean, really, it's just everybody that we relate to. It really ain't got to be blood, you know. I mean, you know when you find a brother in life.
But yeah, we're here. This is our third day here. We've been hunting at the Newman Farm and getting down some Indiana whitetails.
Yeah, big shout out to John and Kathy for letting us come, and Kathy for the dinner tonight. It was the best meal me and Justin's had in quite a long time.
I'm glad you guys came out.
Yeah.
We got the doctor in the house.
Evening, everyone.
He's filling in for Matt tonight.
Cousin Kev.
Cousin Kev.
Yeah, still family.
Yeah. Check out the YouTube video of the shoot. What was it called? The
I see our archery shoot.
Yeah, the High Sierra archery shoot.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I said it right.
High Sierra Archery Shoot presented by Team Whiskey.
Yeah.
We're going to be actually, should we tell them?
Yeah.
We're actually expanding next year, 2022. We'll be doing the original one at Homewood, the most beautiful 3D archery shoot in the world. And then we're going to be having the one at Bear Valley Mountain Resort.
Bear Valley.
Skyline Bear Valley. And we haven't titled it yet, but I think it's going to be something with a hillbilly hoedown or
I think what we're going to call it because we wanted to call the other one a shootout, so we're going to call this one I think the Bear Valley Shootout and Hoedown.
Keep the theme going.
Yeah.
That western side.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't let us do it. We wanted to call it Bear Shootout, and we wanted to call it the Team Whiskey High Sierra Shootout. It sounds like a western, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
Right.
oh,
High
right.
Sierra Shootout.
Yeah, it's great.
They wouldn't let us do it. They said that the shootout part kind of makes it seem like we're going to be shooting arrows at each other.
Right.
And I was like, you got to be kidding me.
So
I said, just because you guys don't know what a 3D archery shoot is, everybody coming there is. They do know what it is.
So when my brother opened his gym up, you know, it's called Dogfight Fitness, right? Everybody was like, oh, and Andy, they were freaking out. Like, they thought right away that, you know, he's talking about dogs fighting. You know, what Michael Vick got arrested for. Like, we're betting on pit bulls out here, you know?
Training them.
Training the dogs.
Yeah, you know,
Gotta be going there. I think it's a gym. There's like all these pit bulls on treadmills.
it's like Dogfight Fitness. You know, and they thought, man, he's going to kill dogs.
But what did he change the name, right?
Well, yeah, it's still Dogfight, but it's Barbell Club, something like that. Dogfight.
CrossFit.
He dropped the CrossFit. He
dropped
still
that one.
coaches CrossFit sessions out there, but yeah.
Drop that bit.
But he, you know, it was after the fighter, the airplane in the military, you know, dogfights. You know, when they used to.
Yeah.
Military there.
World War I and II,
Yeah,
dog
World War I
fighting.
and II, that's what. Yeah. So his logo is big. It's a plane, and you know, it's got.
It's got the military kind of insignia on there.
Yeah. Right.
Well, yeah, this week has been good. We've gotten 4 deer down.
Yeah.
One
Yeah, I
big
wish you
nice
guys-
buck.
Yeah.
3 does.
Three
nice does.
Three
Three
nice,
all
two
good
big
does.
and
Yeah.
one good tasting one.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we know exactly what we're going to do with that one.
Some has sweet meat. Some has sweet meat, Bob.
Hey, you ain't got no sweet meat, son.
You ain't got no sweet.
No, we learned this at the QU Mountain Academy. First time we ever saw it done is they marinated it, and just from the taste of it, we kind of duplicated it. It was definitely like extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, Worcestershire, A1 steak sauce, like and a bunch of different things,
garlic
and onions
powder,
and garlic
yeah.
and salt and pepper, all that kind of
Sounds
stuff.
good, yeah.
And then with rosemary, and then marinate it, and then take the whole leg, and they'd put it on the grill after it'd been marinating for a couple of days, and they would put it on the grill and let it cook for a little bit, flip it over, cut what was
Already good.
good ready, you know, that wasn't just raw.
Almost
While
like-
the other side was cooking. Then
Yeah.
after they cut those pieces off, they'd had some sprigs of rosemary. Then they'd just the marinade on there, what was left
And you
over.
just
Yeah, it was like
and
a
they
rosemary
kept flipping
branch.
it.
Yeah.
And that was the party.
And you can do that
Sitting
all
ar-
night. It's perfect.
It is.
It almost sounds like
and you're getting these
Mediterranean.
really thin slices of the leg.
right.
That's really tender now, you know.
Well, let me tell you
How they
this.
make the,
It's perfect for everybody that's not manning the grill. The guy manning the grill.
yeah,
is
yeah.
getting his hands burnt.
Yeah,
He's
he's
getting his hands
working,
burnt,
yeah.
too.
You got to
'Cause
have a
I've
guy
done it.
that's willing to do that. That's
Getting
key.
roasted, making those thin
Oh, man,
slices.
your
Yeah.
hands feel like you're working on forging fire or something.
hey, it does sound good.
It is
does.
good. It's
We'll have
actually
to do that next year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, one of
Yeah,
those
we'll have to
one of
do that
those
next
legs that you get, you'll get some more down.
Oh yeah.
Get one of those. Do that with
But
one of
that's
those
something for
legs.
deer
One of those
camp. No, I'll
quarters.
wait
Front
for
quarter,
deer camp.
probably.
I'll let
What?
y'all
Front
show
quarter,
me.
probably.
Yeah, no, not the front quarter, the hind quarter.
You like the hinds for it?
Back ham.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's more meat there, and those all those little things you cut out, like the little football roast, and
Yeah.
all the different like the chuck roast, and that just all cooks, and you just slice it, then and it comes off in these. I mean, it's actually really good.
Sounds real nice.
It does. Yeah. Like I said, it almost sounds like Mediterranean, like how they do the. I always say I call them heroes, but I think they're called jobs.
Yeah, where they shave the meat off.
They shave
Yeah.
the meat off it, and then
Yeah, the
they keep
lamb,
it spit.
the lamb rack. Yeah.
Which most of that stuff's processed now.
That's almost exactly what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the
The way you're
barbecue
talking
version.
about it, that's what it makes it
So what'd you guys think, man? You guys didn't know us. You're like Team Whiskey. We just met you on, and then we're like, come on
Man.
out to the shoot. And you asked me about 9 times. Man, it's like you got a place for us to stay out there. I was like,
hey,
yeah.
you talking about see where I live in a holler out here. You know, I traveled all the way across the country. And
I
showed
know.
out there, man, and it was the best hospitality in the world.
That was wonderful. I got
I
a
guess-
call from you, and it was like,
Yeah.
hey, cuz, I'm coming out. I'm going to fly to you in Salt Lake, and we're going to drive through the night, and we're going to stay in this place. And I was like, all right, sounds good.
Yeah.
We called you one night, and I talked to you. I was like, yeah, solid. I'm going to hang out with him.
That's
We're
how you
good.
found out. He just is like, hey, you want
Well, I don't have any social media, so
Oh, okay.
I
didn't know that.
I talked to you once on the phone, and I heard it, and I was like, that's a solid man.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He's got usually pretty good first opinions of people. He can usually read people pretty well. Yeah.
But we went out there, and I've
You
never
don't
done
get
an
your
archery
PhD,
shoot.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Well, our archery shoot is not like a normal archery shoot.
no.
Because it's the best.
And that's what we're trying to bring to the Midwest. So,
yeah.
and that's what one day the big idea is. Hopefully, when y'all listen to this, then the people that we've talked to out here, I know you guys are gonna listen to it, but they, yeah, we'd love to get Team Whiskey out here to put a shoot on. In the
Oh,
Midwest.
Wendy.
I
Hey,
think,
this is where all the bow hunters live.
There's a lot of bow
A lot
hunters
of
out
bow
here,
hunters,
man.
especially in Ohio too.
and then to make it a fun shoot, because to be quite honest with you, when you start making a competition, it takes fun out of it.
Takes
It's
fun
like
out
for
of it.
me, I played team sports my whole life, and then once I started skiing and mountain biking and road biking up the mountains. I always road bike though, but starting to climb the passes and stuff on a road bike. There's, the competition. If I had to do it as a competition, it would be miserable, absolutely miserable. You do it for fun, and when you do it for fun, there's a whole different meaning behind it. That it's not a competition.
That's
Because I
right.
don't care who you are. You do poorly, you don't feel good. But if you go out and just having fun, and you can move closer if you want. So like if you're not shooting good, and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna move closer on this one, and that can happen to anyone.
I want to bring my daughter out next year.
Talking about the High Sierra Archery Shoot, the sponsors last year, Heaven Hill Distillery, we know the West Coast rep, Walt, and we were doing the Bourbon Trail last week, and he's like, oh man, you should have told me. I would have got you like a special VIP tour and all this stuff. And we're like,
Yeah, well, I thought about calling him, but we kind of put that together at the last minute, so that was kind of a.
Well, maybe you can, if things fall through around here on a shoot. I mean, we should get a shoot together out here.
I think it would do well because nobody's really doing it. I
Nobody-
know
nobody-
that. No, I take that back. I think Total Archery Challenge does one in Michigan.
There's a few. I mean, there are.
And there's a lot of competitions.
but we
There's
don't
a lot
want
of
that. We want
competitions.
fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I would like to pair it up with a whiskey and bacon festival. I would like to do this festival
an
someday.
idea.
That where you have a whiskey and bacon festival with music and archery, and then bring in these restaurants wherever you're at locally or abroad, and say, here, we want the best dish. Come up with a dish, something unique that you can come up with. That 2 of the ingredients are whiskey and bacon.
And you just have like, here's what people are going to make, so you don't get duplicates.
Yeah.
And then there's freedom to do what they want.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, and
people
then
could do tastings.
yeah,
would
you
be
know, like somebody
incredible.
makes whatever. I
Like
don't know what
like
they
a
make.
rib cook-off, you know, where you go around, you taste
I
everybody's
mean, for
different
me,
ribs.
I'm
Yeah.
you're gonna say make something with whiskey and bacon. I'm gonna give you like a glass of neat whiskey with a
Piece of
bacon
bacon
in it.
How can you not have fun?
Very crispy. I can't eat that rubbery bacon.
Yeah, gotta put it in the oven.
Yeah, that's how they cook them on tubos, man. These guys trip out. They said that they've never seen, so
Oven bacon is good.
that's the only way they cook them on the boats. And, you know, you get a lot of these guys and they're like, man, I've never seen nobody cook bacon in the oven. You know, because everybody does it on a skillet. That's
Yeah.
how I always cook, you know. And it's just funny to me.
That's
You guys are the first people I've ever heard that said they like oven bacon.
Well, we learned it from one of my buddies, Jordan Bowles,
I learned it from my buddy Doug.
and they both eat a lot of bacon.
Yeah,
Bacon's, hey, it's good
That's
stuff.
so, you guys ever hear of candy bacon?
yeah, he's
Oof.
made it before.
Candy bacon in the oven.
Yeah, with
Oh.
the brown sugar.
Brown sugar
and
on top of there.
little cinnamon.
That's a
sometimes.
breakfast.
So now we're gonna take these whitetails all the way back to California and eat them.
Yeah, you guys got to drive.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got
Drive, but
Next
hey,
year.
now the driving is now paying off because we're going back
Well,
with 3 animals in a big giant.
Better
Yeti
than an
cooler.
empty cooler.
Yeah.
And next year, hopefully, we'll get you on.
It does,
on a
it-
big
and
vlog.
it-
I mean, they're here. You've seen them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're here.
That's
You know.
but I,
Miguel, the guy that was here last night, he's straight bow hunted. But if he had a rifle, he would have had a nice buck.
all I can say is like during rifle season, once they start getting shot at, my experience is that
Oh, they go
the
nocturnal.
distance that you used to be able to get close to them during archery season, it doubles. And so like archery is like it all. Not saying it can't happen, and it does happen.
It did.
It
Yeah.
did
I
happen,
mean, I pulled it off. Yeah.
but it also
I got
was
lucky.
opening day.
Exactly.
And opening day is a day of anywhere you're at in the country. Opening day of rifle, whether it's private land, more so on public land, that if you're out there in a spot that's a travel corridor, you could have a chance of shooting something that you may never shoot again, just because somebody may be spooking it or have shot it, and it's moving into an area that it's not really familiar with, or it's moving in a way that it's not really paying attention to you, and gives you a chance to shoot it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with you on that because there's so much pressure in the woods. You know, those animals are going to be moving. I mean, you guys heard all the gunshots going off this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Yeah. There's just so much pressure. They got to move.
And think about it, out west, they're out west. They're all out west. They're also being hunted by mountain lions.
they got a
California, you
lot,
can't
yeah.
kill a mountain lion.
Oh, you can't. They're protect. I didn't know that.
And we're not allowed to carry a handgun while we hunt archery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same in Utah.
But,
you can
but
hunt
during
mountain
rifle
lions.
season,
You can carry a handgun.
during rifle season, you don't have to wear any hunter orange in California.
They want you to.
Sounds like the state of California wants you guys to kill each other.
I think that's what they like.
I'm just kidding,
It
California.
is. It is funny. It is funny stories. Not really funny because people get shot, but it's like for me, we always had the saying like we don't care like what part of that. If you want to shoot the nose off the deer, shoot the nose off the deer.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot the ears or the lips off the deer, shoot the ears or the lips off the deer. Just know
Where you're shooting.
what part of the animal you're shooting at, because once you identify a part, you've identified an animal beyond, because what happens is when people get shot, they haven't identified an animal.
Right.
They haven't picked out a part of the animal they're aiming at, which to me is like, that's
Well, hey, what was
insanity.
what was that?
Yeah, yeah.
What was
I
that
haven't heard
funny
that.
turkey hunting story that we heard the other day about that one turkey hunter that got shot?
Yeah, they